Okay, so I was thinking about times where I have encountered narcissistic people. And I was dating somebody once, and I told them that I was clumsy. And just in passing, I was like, oh my God, yeah, like I'm just clumsy. I just said it very casually, just between him and I. And so later on that day, the next day, we were around a group of people, and I was setting up this tripod and I tripped just a little bit, but it wasn't very noticeable. And I played it off and I kept moving on. This fool said very loud in front of everybody, yeah, because you said you were clumsy, remember? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? And so that's the thing. They'll throw you under the bus and then act like the victim. Because 2 seconds later, he was like, what? I thought you told me you were clumsy the other day. And I'm like, not in front of everybody. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Anyway, that brings me to something I just was thinking about. I was pondering on. Most, I guess, narcissistic supplies, if you will, like most empaths, not that we're clumsy, but we're codependents typically. And let me go a little bit deeper with that. I was raised in a house with an alcoholic father. And so I have always lived in an anxious state because my father was unpredictable. And my mother kind of raised us to move really fast as well. We had to do things a certain way and move fast and get out of his way because you didn't know when, the explosion would happen, or, just it was just an abusive household in that way. And so I be moving fast. Like I'm fidgety. I'm like on high alert, and I just move really fast. I've become that naturally. Just it's become part of my natural being as an adult. And so I'm learning how to slow down. But I have to feel safe, right? So you have to tell yourself like you're safe, you have nothing to fear, and like everything is okay. But just in my natural setting, I'll wake up and I'm like doing a million things, and there's that ADD thing and all that type of stuff that's connected to it as well. But let me just give you the point. So I basically was like, wow, most codependents came from abusive households, and we are clumsy, we are anxious, but what I'm trying to get across is narcissists will watch you like a fucking hawk, and they'll wait for you to tell them some vulnerable stuff like that to throw you under the bus and then play the victim, So I just am making all the correlations and just like, wow, watch out for people who just watch you and don't really, I mean, like I'm an observer, but people who like throw it in your face after you do something, or like judge you. You know what I'm saying? Because I noticed that in most narcissists, they'll play like, oh yeah, no, I'm just observant. And I remember him saying once, this girl walked by and we were dating at the moment, and he's a trainer. Not to put all his business out there, I don't want to give too many details, but he's a trainer, and he was watching some girl when we were in the gym, and he was training me once. Not, I don't care. I'm not that jealous. Like I can be jealous, but I wasn't jealous. I was like, oh, no big deal. Like he was like, oh yeah, I don't know if you saw me watching her or whatever, looking at her. I just kind of look at females to see like, where they need to be improving in, so I can like try to get them to be a client of mine, or just looking at parts of their bodies that I know I can improve. Bro, we're nobody even thinking about that. And then how gaslighting of you to try to make me feel like, oh yeah, I was looking at this girl and you should have noticed it. And if you did, you should be jealous because I was only looking. Like he had the argument already ready, but nigga, I'm chilling. I don't care. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm securing myself way more now than I was back then. But anyway, they be trying it. And it's sad because you have to stay on alert with these people. But, I just always want to end with like some sort of a solution. And sometimes ain't no solution, but just notice them fucking red flags in the beginning and get the hell out of there. Because literally now, my family be like, wow, you don't be giving anybody chances. And it's like, I be dating. And when I do date, I see red flags and I cut it off like really fast. And they started noticing about me like, oh, you see stuff and you just be like, I'm not going to give these people multiple chances. Like, that's when you know your self-worth. And I'm not like low tolerance, but also have your shit together. Come to me with a full package. I can spot narcissism from a mile away. And it's sad because a lot of men suffer from it. A lot of men do. And I'm not saying that women don't. So there's definitely some female narcissists out there. But like, spot those red flags and get the fuck out of there. That's all.